What's up, you guys? Welcome back to A Dose of Two. We're on episode 9. Hey.
So I think so. We're gonna go with 9. We're on 9.
We're on 9. Whatever.
Okay.
If we're not, who cares? This week's episode, oh my gosh, it's our neighbor. She can see us. Oh, Lord. So this week's episode, what we're going to do is kind of go over some trailers for upcoming films coming out this year and the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
We're excited for these films. We only chose 6, and 6 that we're really interested in. We think y'all will be really interested in. I'm never going to finger pistol again, so my leg's over.
I totally did it because you did it.
I know. So this one might be a little long. Strap in, grab your popcorn, grab your whatever you like to eat, and let's get going.
Yeah, we're just here to inform you what's coming your way in theaters, and there's gonna be some good ones.
For all those copyright hitters out there, we're here to educate the public.
So this first movie we are going to look at the trailer for is for, drumroll please, Justice League.
That was the worst drum roll
That was
ever.
the worst. Justice League.
Oh, I thought we were doing a drum roll
sorry.
again.
Okay. Is drumroll please. Justice It's Justice League.
The
all
Justice
right.
League movie. Okay, so we're all excited for this movie. Let's watch the trailer together first, and then we'll talk about it.
All right.
Let's do it. All right. I'll take that as a yes.
What?
The ring.
The world remains in mourning after the death of Superman. Violence, acts of war, and terrorism are all on the rise.
I had a dream. It was the end of the world.
Invasion.
I think it's something more. Something darker.
We're asking people we don't know to risk their lives.
Strong man as strong as alone. You ever heard that? That's not a saying. That's the opposite of what the saying is. Divided. We are not enough. The world needs Superman. I made him a promise. This is why I brought you together.
Ride ain't over yet.
My man.
Oh, awesome. That's a bat signal. That's your... Oh, sorry. That's your signal. That means we have to go now.
Yeah, that's what that means.
It's so cool.
Heather, what'd you think of that trailer?
So, it's a good trailer.
Yeah.
Honestly, so all these like superhero movies, kind of hard for me to keep up with because they release like multiple ones a year. And like I love the superhero movies. Like they're fun to watch. They're very actiony. Like they keep me entertained, involved, and all that stuff. But it's not a movie that I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go see that as soon as it comes out. Well, and like honestly, like I don't even remember the storyline from their own individual movies because you know you have Wonder Woman, you have Aquaman, you have Batman.
They don't have movies yet.
Batman?
No, this Batman. So this is one of those things too, which I think DC really messed up on, where Marvel did it correctly. They don't have their individual movies yet. The only person who's had their individual movie was Wonder Woman, and then Ben Affleck's Batman was in the Batman vs Superman movie where Superman died. So he had like a duo movie, but this is not the same Batman as like the Heath Ledger Batmans. This is a different Batman. And then Aquaman, Flash, and Cyborg, I think are the other ones in this. They don't have movies yet, but they're supposed to be getting movies.
See, it's just confusing.
If you didn't know that there was Marvel and DC and they were completely separate from each other, that also could be confusing. Because like, you're like, what happened to Captain America and Iron Man? It's like different people.
I'm pretty sure that's been me to you before. I'm like, wait, Shelby, where's
Chris? And Chris? And Chris?
Where's Thor? I thought Thor was a superhero. Yeah, but that's Marvel, Heather. I'm like,
I know, I personally am super excited for Justice League because it's coming off of the success of Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman.
True.
Wonder Woman has been the best superhero movie that
from the DC
side, has put out in a long time. So like the Christian Bale Batmans were really good movies, and then since then, I would say the Superman movies were, they were cinematographically
pleasing.
God damn, it's hard to say.
The
cinematography in them was awesome.
Was pleasing to us.
Cinematography, please. Okay, but
the cinematography was pleasing to us. God.
But anyway, so the cinematography, awesome. The acting, fine. But the movie itself and kind of the all over of it was a little bleh. And then Superman vs. Batman sucked. Terrible movie. Terrible acting, terrible storyline. Just the whole thing was too much action, too much this, too much that, too many explosions, too much not of a story. Didn't like
storytelling. The storytelling wasn't quality.
Now, this being said, Wonder Woman was friggin' kick-ass, and Gal Gadot is my hero, and also lady crush forever.
She's beautiful.
Forever. But, so I'm really excited for Justice League. I hope they kind of stick with more of how they wrote the Wonder Woman movie, and it turns out really well. But I don't have my hopes up too high because I just feel like it's gonna flop.
Have low expectations.
I feel like they're not gonna have enough time to have explained the other characters' background stories. I don't think the public really knows like Aquaman's background story that well. And we know the Flash, but I'm not sure he's like, his personality isn't known by the public. Like the public knows Spider-Man. They know he's like the funny, kind of the goofy, the whatever. They know Batman, he's serious. They know like whatever, but I just don't know if they know the other characters well enough that they can make the movie.
I didn't know who half those people were.
Yeah, I don't know if they can make the movie without the public really knowing. I say the public, I don't know who that is. The consumer. Really knowing like their
background, their character,
I don't know.
Story.
We'll have to see. I still have high hopes for it, but I don't have my expectations set too high.
But it was a cool trailer. I really liked the song in that.
Yeah, it's one of those like the trailer might be better than the actual movie, which
That's
happens like all the time in action movies.
Next film we are going to look at the trailer for is a comedy, and it stars Owen Wilson, Ed Helms. It is called Father Figures.
There are over 70 million fathers in the U.S. Inventive fathers, athletic, brave, but not everyone knows who their father is. For 40 years, we thought we did, until today.
I wasn't sure who your father was.
How does that work?
It was the crazy 70s. Monogamy wasn't exactly a priority.
I've always wondered where I got my zest for lovemaking. Now we know.
Our father's been out there this whole time.
Here we go.
Operation Who's Your Daddy? The top mission is finding Dad. Sub-mission is going to be having stone crabs. Mission below that, getting you laid.
Mom actually dated Terry Bradshaw? Do you remember a woman named Helen Baxter?
Talk about a blast from the past. She had the tightest ass you've ever seen. A mouth and that tongue and a set of knockers. Damn near cost us the Super Bowl.
She's our mom.
Why didn't you just stop this foolishness?
This is it.
What are you doing here?
We think we're your sons.
Excuse me for a minute.
There is no way those two jackasses are my kids.
He runs hot, just like you. Give the man a ride.
He could easily be a serial killer.
Are you a serial killer?
I am not a serial killer.
You just emphasized the word serial. Like I'm a killer, but I'm not a serial killer.
But that was totally unintentional.
You're still not saying, I promise I'm not a killer. We can give you a ride, but those aren't too tight, are they?
Almost kill you, can't kill you.
Hello.
Dad, we got a runner.
You shot Dad.
What was that?
I think it was a person.
The universe has a tendency to point in the right direction.
Yes.
Guys, my Negro spider senses is tingling. It's not the Soul Train, guys.
Father figures.
Does the name Helen Baxter ring a bell?
It does more than ring a bell. She was like a dick whisperer.
She's our mom.
All we did was cut her.
Hey, you want to see someone who can catch? Hit me on a bob.
Go! Go!
Heather, father figures.
So this is okay. So I love Owen Wilson. I think he's a very consistent comedic actor. He has been in so many comedies, and
he's not like the funniest in the word, but he's always good.
Yeah, he's like he doesn't. I haven't seen much like variety to his roles.
His characters are like always the
but
same.
His characters are very consistent. But they're good. Like his characters are good, consistent. I love Ed Helms. Hello, The Office.
Andy.
This is kind of like a movie I would probably go see like a Friday matinee.
Yeah, like we're not gonna go on a date to see it.
Right, but like I try to
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I try to go to the movies once a week by myself. I just love movies.
I love movies by myself too. Don't worry.
And this would probably be one of those movies that I'd be like, matinee showing off today. Let's go to the movies.
I think I'm afraid this is one of those movies where kind of like all the really funny parts are in the trailer.
Right.
Which happens a lot with these kind of like kitschy, funny movies, kitschy comedies.
Slapstick.
Yeah, kind of slapstick, kind of like.
Not really slapstick, but just a little bit.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I like Ed Helms a lot. I like Owen Wilson enough. I think he seems really nice. I don't know why. I've always thought like I would love to be friends with Owen Wilson.
Nice.
Ed Helms seems nice.
They just seem like nice people. That's why I want to go support them and go see their movie because they seem really nice.
Okay, Heather. My only thing is I always, like, this is one of my biggest things. I don't think that it looks like there's enough diversity in the movie. And if it is, sometimes I'm afraid movies like this only use diverse characters, like black characters, as like the stereotypical, like, black character. I'm always afraid they don't give them actually, like, good character roles. They give them, like, stereotyped roles. But that is, like, a personal thing. I really like diversity in movies, so.
There's a few black people in there.
I know, but they seem like they all are like that stereotypical, like
I feel like there's a lot of stereotypes in that movie, though.
Movies like that are all stereotypes, basically, so I guess I can't complain that much. Everyone's basically a stereotype. Mm-hmm. But, I don't know. I guess I'll see how it comes out, like if the writing is...
Yeah, again, it's not like a movie like you're dying to see, but like if a day rolls around and I'm like, I really want to go to the movies, let's see what's playing, like I might go see that.
Yeah, or wait until it comes on Amazon Prime and then watch it then.
Yeah.
Good call.
And next movie, The Death Cure.
Heather is super pumped about this, bitches.
What is this place?
Who put us here? We don't know.
What if we were sent here for a reason?
You're so close to the truth. Don't you want to know why this all happened?
3 years we spent behind walls trying to break out, and now we want to break back in. I get shotgun.
You can't save everyone, Thomas.
I could try.
When the hell does it stop?
It stops when we find a cure.
There is no cure! Hang on!
Thomas, you can save your friends, or you can save us all.
Heather, I know you're super pumped for this one. Your boy, D. O'Brien.
I love The Maze Runner. I love Dylan O'Brien. I love the book series. Okay, so
You're falling into an I love Drake moment right now.
I love Drake. Oh, I've been waiting for this movie to come out forever because originally it was supposed to be released February of this year. So back in February 2017. Y'all may not know, may know, Dylan O'Brien was seriously injured on set when they were filming last year, and he was hospitalized for 6 months. He kind of went AWOL, even wasn't in like contact with the production crew for his recent movie American Assassin. Like, it was a big deal, and they didn't know, like, they had to completely shut down filming. Like, no one knew if the movie was even going to be made. So, very thankful he's okay.
Yeah.
You know, doing your own stunts is crazy, but yeah, I commend him for doing his own stunts because A, that's scary, B, that's ballsy, and I mean, hey, props to you. So I'm really thankful he's okay and he's back in it. So again, I've been waiting for this movie to come out for so long, and they finally just released that teaser trailer a couple days ago, and I went ballistic. We're so close to the answer.
What you want to find out? Yes, bitch, tell me!
And like, I feel like a lot of people have forgotten about this trilogy because it wasn't as popular as, you know, The Hunger Games.
It took longer for the movies to come out. The Maze Runner was popular. I would say the first movie was more popular, and then the second movie I just think kind of, I don't want to say flopped, but like it didn't do nearly as well popularity-wise. I don't know about box office at all for it, but
it did do well in the box office, not as well as they would have liked to, but it was...
I just remember when the first one came out, like a lot of people talking about it, and then the second one, I remember like finally seeing a commercial on TV and being like, oh, they made that movie, what the heck?
Yeah, so the deal with the second one is it was completely different from the books, and I think that's why it got such a bad rep.
I didn't read those books.
After I've read them twice. But even after seeing the second movie, I reread the second book, and I'm like, oh yeah, like this is totally like off the rails kind of thing. But in an interview with Wes Ball, who's the director of all 3 of the movies, so they kept the same director for all 3 of the movies, said that the third movie was gonna go a little bit more on track to the books.
That's good.
But I'm just such a fan. I'm so excited. I will be going to that midnight premiere regardless of what I have to do the next morning. If I have to work at 5:45, I don't care.
I'm not sure if I would see it in theaters if it was like just me alone in this world with Heather. But I think in like the end, I would definitely see it because it would be on Netflix or it'd be on Amazon sometime where I'm going through movies and I'm like, oh, I like those movies enough. Let's watch it.
All right, this next movie we're going to be watching the trailer on is J-Lo's new movie, Red Sparrow.
Take off your dress. When I was in Moscow, I heard about a program.
young officers trained to seduce and manipulate. To use their bodies. To use everything. Call them sparrows. That's what she is.
Right off the bat, I noticed the trailer was kind of like postmodern directing. I love that style of directing. I think it really works well with like Russian themed stories. I don't know why. I thought J-Law's, let's call her normal name, Jennifer Lawrence. In case y'all don't know, her acting in it, we were kind of talking during it, like her characterization, just in the scene where she's sitting on the bed and doing nothing but breathing, is somehow she like breathes such life into her characters.
Yeah, you can definitely tell there's a lot of like subtext and interior monologue going on. You can tell, like, again, just from her sitting on a bed with, you can just tell she's kind of nervous.
Yeah.
There's a lot of anticipation in this scene.
She's thinking about her next step, and then probably her next 20, because she's a Russian spy. I think that's the idea.
I mean, and that cast is a bunch of Academy Award winners, nominees. So that's just such a, just from seeing that, it's crazy that, well, it's not really crazy, but depending on what actor is in the movie influences if you're gonna see it or not.
Oh yeah, you know? And in this case, in a lot of movies with Jennifer Lawrence alone, I will see it just because of her. I love her acting. I think she's one of the best actresses of our time. And maybe it's like I'm a little persuaded by the Hunger Games because like those are my favorite books.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that has something to do with it.
Well, like if there was just some random girl besides Jennifer Lawrence in that trailer, like I don't think it would
be like
catch
an indie film. Yeah. It would be like small. I feel like we wouldn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, like it wouldn't catch my eye as much as, you know, I was like, because again, when I was scrolling looking at trailers, I saw Red Sparrow and then I saw Jennifer Lawrence's name. I'm like, oh, click.
Bitch, what up? Let me read you all the description really quick. I'm blind right now. Ballerina Dominka Arogova, is recruited to Sparrow School, a Russian intelligence service where she is forced to use her body as a weapon. But her first mission, targeting a CIA agent, threatens to unravel the security of both nations. Okay, so it's like a US versus Russia movie, which I question the timing on it, but
politics.
I'll see it just because Jennifer Lawrence is in it. I think she's really good in action films. I do think this character is different than any other Jennifer Lawrence character we've seen because, like, I mean, The Hunger Games was more of a reserved character, but the story centered around her, so you kind of saw her inner craziness too. But then, like, American Hustle and Silver Linings Playbook were more wild characters. And even in Passengers, she was more of like a personable, wild. The other ones, she was really crazy character, and this seems so reserved. I'm just interested to see where she goes with it.
Yeah,
I
mean, what can't she do?
She's so beautiful too. Oh my god.
Yeah. So,
thumbs up. Thumbs up. We're gonna see Red Sparrow. I think we're giving all these movies a thumbs up, which is our fault for choosing movies we wanted to see. So,
if we were to put Jigsaw on here, I'd give that a thumbs down because I hate horror movies.
Oh, thumbs up. The Saw movies are one of my favorite line of horror movies. I thought they're so freaky and so good.
I've never seen a Saw movie because I hate horror movies. I hate them so much.
Sorry.
All right, and then this last movie we are going to watch the trailer on is Natalie Portman's newest movie called Annihilation.
Can you describe its form?
No.
Was it carbon-based?
I don't know.
Did it communicate with you?
It reacted to me.
You really have no idea what it was.
Did your husband contact you at any point while he was away?
No. It was his decision to go in. Why did my husband volunteer for a suicide mission? You have to tell me where he was, what he was doing. I need to know what's inside. I could save him.
Yeah, Padme.
That trailer looks really good.
Here, let's read the synopsis first.
Okay.
Just before you get going, just so like y'all have an idea of what this is about. A biologist signs up for a dangerous, secret expedition where the laws of nature don't apply. That's it. That's a short synopsis.
And kind of matching up with the trailer in that sense, like, the trailer intrigues me, it piques my interest, but I don't necessarily get a grasp on what it's about.
Yeah, it's like a mysterious.
Exactly,
and
which I think that's good marketing because, you know,
I feel like the whole movie will be mysterious too.
Yeah, and it'll, like, I want to go see that just because I'm curious about what the movie is even about. And, you know, Natalie Portman, again, Natalie Portman's in that. I want to see that because I love Natalie Portman. If it was just some random lady, I'd be like, maybe, but it's Natalie Portman.
I actually think in the case of this, if I saw the trailer and it wasn't Natalie Portman, I still want to see it. Although Natalie Portman is Padme, so she'll always hold a very special place in my heart. I love her. But yeah, this looks awesome. I was just saying during the trailer, I'm 100% gonna go get that book before it comes out.
Yeah, actually one of my friends that I work with, she's the one who showed me this trailer because her boyfriend had called her and was like, hey, check out this trailer, something like that. And she's like, oh my God, if this is the book I read, I'm going to go see this. And she had read the book years ago. And
so it's an older book.
Yeah, she said she read it years ago and it was so good. And I'm the type of person where I'm like, just tell me the ending, like I'll still want to go see it. I like, if someone tells me the ending, like it doesn't spoil it for me, I'm like, well, I want to know how it got to that point, kind of thing. And so just from everything she told me, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm pumped to see that. That looks like action mystery.
It reminds me of Lost. I know you said it doesn't, but it reminds me of Lost, where the island that's just alive and has all this weird shit going around.
Yeah, I think it looks really cool. It's got a good cast too. It's made by the director and the writers of Ex Machina.
Oscar winners.
Yeah, right? Oscar winners of the directing on that. And that was a really cool, very like next level sci-fi kind of film. And I think this is going to be that same way where it's like freaky dystopian sci-fi where you're like,
And I liked how the character names, they don't have names. It's just the biologist, the researcher, the husband.
Yeah, that's what it names them all on IMDb. So I guess I'd assume that's how it is in the book too. Yeah, that's really cool. That's very like,
it's original,
mysterious. Yeah. I feel like it's the same kind of, all of it's just a big mystery. We don't really get what's going on. We don't get what it is and what the whole thing is.
I love me a good mystery.
I do too. I think that's going to be a really good movie. I'm going to have to give that one a good old thumbs up too. Just one. Star Wars gets 2.
Death Cure gets 2.
Okay, well that's it. That's all the trailers we're going to look over this time. If you like this video, please comment on it. Let us know which trailers you're going to see. Let us know which trailers you'd want us to review for the future.
Let us know what's coming out that you're interested in. Go ahead and check out our website at adoseoftwoblog.com, Instagram at adoseoftwoblog, Facebook at adoseoftwoblog. Check out our further readings page. We have updated that. We got some cool articles up there. We'll be adding more to it soon too.
We're always writing some articles. We're starting to expand our article reach, so check out all those new ones. You may learn a thing, you may think we're stupid, it don't matter.
We don't care.
But that's all we have for you this week. And
sorry for this lighting night out again.
I like to change the lighting just as it goes, you know.
But our banister stayed up.
It didn't fall this week. Watch, it falls right now.
Oh my God, we didn't have tequila again. This week, you know, Talk.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.